when I had that realization and I realized I kind of affirmed that I love marketing, I learned that I love B2B software, global software in particular. From that point forward, everything was intentional. I picked the companies I worked for. One of my favorite, it's a line that I like that I think everybody should kind of live with. Fake it till you make it. Like you'll never get ahead if you stay in your present. So you always have to say, what's the next job? So when I made the move from a vice president role to chief marketing officer, it felt a little scary. I'm like, can I really do that? Do I know enough? Can I really lead this function and report to a board and all of that? And you have to get over and say, yes, I can. And I'm going to fake it till I make it. If there's anything about this job that I don't feel comfortable with, I'm going to figure it out and they'll never know. I'm going to be a CMO. That's what I'm going to do this. And so that was a really pivotal moment. And I think also I want to share this story because it's funny. I don't know if you know it, you probably do. But when I moved to New York, I didn't know anybody and I didn't have any connections. And so I had to be very intentional about I need to find my marketing job without disrupting my career, right? I don't want to go backwards. I want to come in and I want to do where I know I belong. I want to be in B2B software. So I researched B2B software companies that were headquartered in New York. I actually ended up talking to an analyst, financial analyst, a market analyst who watches the market and follows B2B and said, what companies are here that you're really excited about? I actually did all this research to pinpoint some companies. And I ended up deciding I wanted to work at this company called Intralinks, but I knew nobody there. And they were a mid-sized, privately held software company, software as a service, very exciting for me, and everything I wanted. And so I said, I want to work for that company. I want to do marketing. So one day, and this is funny, you'll laugh because you know New York. It was in the summer. I remember it was in the summer. And I said, you know what? This Friday, I'm just going to put on a suit. I'm just going to go to their office. I'm just going to show up and I'm going to introduce myself and try to get a meeting with somebody. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So I did that. So I suited up. I walked in like I belong there. The guy let me up the elevator, got to the receptionist. Receptionists are so nice. They're there to make you feel welcome. Yeah. So I had looked up who is the head of marketing and sales, who's this person, like all these titles. And so I rolled up and I'm like, hi, yes, I'm here to see the head of, marketing and sales. And the receptionist kind of blinked at me and she's like, you know what, he's not here today. Because in the summer in New York, nobody's in the office on Friday.
On Friday, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so then without missing a beat, I'm like, oh, well, then I can meet with so-and-so, the VP of product management. And she's like, oh, sure. Okay. Have a seat. So I sat, credit. He came out with a bewildered look on his face and was like, hi. And I said, hey, you don't know me, but, and I pitched myself. And he talked to me for half an hour. And next thing you know, he asked for my resume. He gave it to the head of marketing. And I ended up getting a job there in marketing. So that's how that happened. So the point is, if you want something, you make it happen. Just go for it. Just do it.
Yeah.
The way I geared up for that, I said, look, the worst thing that can happen is they kick me out. The best thing that can happen is I get in.
Right.
I get a chance. So that was kind of how I went in with that.